What's up guys, Eternal here, and today I'm gonna show you how to play Vayne. And once more, this video is a bit different. The game was good, but I wasn't recording, so I'm making a video out of the replay. And I'm gonna show you the best build and runes for Vayne. Currently she's really strong and she's my favorite ADC. So, of course I'm playing with Press the Attack, this is her only way to go. This will be on-hit build, definitely the best build for her. It has so much damage, but of course you know Vayne's late game. So I'll be playing with Yuumi against Thresh and Lucian, and I recommend playing with Lulu, Nami or Yuumi as Vayne, because these champions can help you during the laning phase with either additional effects on your basic attacks or movement speed buffs that can help you in getting fed, gaining more kills. And despite the fact that Vayne is late game champion, she has great trading potential early game, so if you main her, you know this. So always Q first, and as you can see, right after basic attack I'm doing Q, slight auto attack reset, and casting Q causes your next basic attack to deal additional damage, and each rank of Q increases the scaling. Actually I thought that enemy bot lane is helping on the blue buff, and instead they were doing the trap. So now I'm using my own minion wave to my own advantage. And first blood, so I died, but it's worth for me, because of course first blood grants more gold than an ordinary kill, so I was able to buy the Rageblade. Second one is good, additional health, additional attack damage and additional lifesteal, so why not? It's pretty fine. Didn't lose much. And let's get to Vayne's skill explanation. So on passive, Vayne gains 30 movement speed when moving towards nearby enemy champions. This passive really helps her when chasing, that way you can catch up to your enemies, because one auto attack and your passive, because simply you'll be able to chase them down, that's it. As for the Q, as I previously mentioned, you roll a short distance, you deal bonus physical damage within 7 seconds. So after dashing with Q, you have 7 seconds to use the empowered auto. As you can see, I use the Q to help myself in last hitting, and you should too. So here I knew that normal basic attack wouldn't be enough, so I used my bonus damage from Q and I was able to last hit. And look at the synergy of W and Q with Press the Attack. Huge trading potential, huge damage that your enemy surely won't expect early game. The more you play Vayne, the more you get used to the damage. So keep trading, keep casting Q right after basic attack and see how it goes. It's really good. So as for the W, every third attack or ability against an enemy deals an additional 4% of the enemy's maximum health as true damage. And here I used my Condemn, which is my E. You fire a bolt that knocks back a target and deals damage if the target collides with terrain. So the wall, for example, the damage is increased by 150% and the target is stunned for 1.5 seconds. There's a thing with Vayne's E. It can apply silver board stack, but remember to cast your E at the end of the combo, or else you will put your enemy into safety. So as you could see before, I did my auto, Q, auto, and I also did my E, and that way Lucian took so much damage he barely survived. He almost died from this combo. It costs a lot of mana, but it's worth it. So make sure that you condemn your enemy into the wall, so that way you can deal additional damage and the stun can help you in winning every trade. Sometimes you can use Condemn just to disengage. There's a nice way to make an effective trade which lacks counterplay for your enemy. So you do also Q, also, or also Q and E immediately. That way you trigger your W, Silverboard stacks, just as if you done third attack, your enemy will be knocked back, taking like half HP later. Oh wow, Yumi got caught. Late Condemn, but I had no range anyway, so yeah. Just remember, this is something that I'm often noticing when seeing a new Vayne player. Keep in mind not to press Condemn randomly, like after one auto attack just for nothing, especially when chasing. And also, as you can see, I skipped some part of the animation of my Q by casting Q while being close to the rain, so it also helps when being close to the wall. You can Q in that direction to skip some part of the animation. Now I'm looking for an opportunity to trade, so I like to also end Q when I see that my enemy is really focused on last hitting minion, so I can guess that by looking at my own minion's HP. And I'm always looking for that. Usually I don't recommend randomly dashing into your enemies, as you can use your Q to avoid enemy abilities, and especially if you are playing against something like Thresh, then it makes sense to keep your Q and then have an easier time avoiding the skill, such as Thresh Q. Here the pace slowed down a bit, but once more, yeah, try to predict, maybe a bit too early. Well, actually I was hoping for additional auto attack with increased damage. See, I'm going in again, really pressuring my enemy. If you play aggressively but with brain, then your enemy will get a bit scared most of the times. And yeah, here Yumi accidentally took the kill, so it wasn't that worth for me, sadly. But you could see how effective the combo was. I condemned in the right direction, so Lucian took additional damage from the turret. And as for ultimate, since I'm getting that soon, Vayne gains 25 bonus attack damage and improves her passive and Q for 8 seconds. The duration of ulti is extended by 4 seconds whenever a champion damaged by Vayne dies within 3 seconds. So during ultimate, your passive movement speed is tripled to 90 from 30. So you see 30 here, 90 when your ulti is active. And during ulti, your Q cooldown is reduced by 30%, and during Q you gain invisibility effect for 1 second. So this is a great tool to reposition yourself in the teamfights. So sometimes it's worth using your invisibility effect for full duration. Of course, 1 second is not much, isn't much, but especially with lots of attack speed later, you can avoid the invisibility effect, like skip it for shorter duration than even 1 second. That's why I want to tell you that sometimes you Q without basic attacking, then once you're fine being in the right place to condemn, then you simply auto. So it makes a difference when fighting 1v1, for example, and there's an enemy that is trying to position properly to avoid being hit by potential condemn into the wall, and you just press Q while being invisible, you appear next to your target in the right direction and then you E, so that's it. And as you could see, that was a nice kill on Lucian. I keep trading, huge trading potential. Okay, overstayed, that was really worth for Lucian, but it's okay. I like to build attack speed boots first over anything, simply because Vayne is so reliant on her basic attacks and there's huge damage potential just with the W and press the attack stacks, so really Berserker's Graves really makes sense as a first item. And then you build Blade of the Ring King, of course. The Cutlass helps additional magic damage and the slow additional lifesteal. But especially once you finish Blade of the Ring King, there is your first item. Combined with ult, you are really strong. There's a tip for Vayne's ultimate, so I recommend triggering that even in 1v1 situations, just for additional attack damage. This can help you and this can make a difference between getting a kill or not. Simply because your ults will do more damage, that's logical. But yeah. Later for the team fights, I don't recommend pressing your ulti for nothing, like sometimes it's worth saving your ulti for the moment of being focused, especially if your team is behind. So you can do a lot even without your ultimate if you reset your basic attacks properly, if you do your combos properly. So it's not worth it, it's worth pressing ult if you are going for a nice chase, and this movement speed can make a difference. That way you can stick to your target, and especially when you are really fed, then pressing ult like this makes sense. But most of the times you just want to keep your ulti for the time when you really need it, to make use of your invisibility effect during the Q. Also the trading potential in ultimate is better because your Q cooldown will decrease, so you'll be able to do more empowered basic attacks. It all makes sense. Already at level 1 Vayne is so strong, and as you could see, she had the great potential to trade despite the fact that she's late game. All thanks to press the attack speed and her W, and all thanks to the proper trading. So I keep playing aggro, I'm not afraid. I want to pressure as much as I can. Vayne's weakness is her wave clear, so you have to focus on the wave as well, but it's also worth speed pushing with Vayne because you have great potential to outplay your enemies due to Vayne's nature, and that way you can farm for items, and Vayne is really item dependent. So currently, as you can see, my allies are not doing well. Jungler is really behind, top laner is losing. Lulu is doing okay, but Orianna counters Lulu. Back when Lulu mid was being played in the pro scene, people picked Orianna against her. But of course this will be a nice addition later for Vayne. Here I tried and I killed him. So you don't always have to make an all-in. Couldn't kill Thresh, he's too tanky, but was a nice try I think. There's control ward. You can chunk down enemies' HP and then return after like 2 seconds for more. You can plan everything. Vayne is great for diving, you just need experience. You need to know what your champion can do. the most important thing as Vayne is not to fall behind early. Just play your game and keep in mind that you will probably outscale most champions, and with every minute you're getting stronger. Here I going for the risky recall because I had nothing to do and I was hoping that I can make it in time, and I did actually. So now Rageblade next. This is all the same. Every game you want to build same items. Blade of Drinking, Rageblade. Great synergy. And after that crit. So Phantom Dancer after Rageblade is great thanks to its passive attack speed and crit. QSS is also important as Vayne, and as a finisher you can go Infinity Edge, though it's not necessary, but if you go, that's fine. Here I went for the OT for movement speed. I have Yumi's movement speed as well and buy. So that's an example, typical Vayne in the mid game, around mid game. If you notice your enemy ADC alone without support, then you just engage. Often results in getting a free kill. It's sometimes worth waiting in bush, like here, and once your enemy comes close enough, just farming, chilling, you surprise him and bye. So I keep playing aggro. I need to pressure this bot lane. I know that my team is losing. The Lee Sin is so fat. No one likes Lee Sin when playing ADC, so you know what I mean. Fat Volibear. At least Vayne can deal with such thing. And I keep chasing. That was a good trade. Maybe I use the camera like this because you couldn't see the damage on Lucian. Well, you could see actually here. So he almost died. Look at the potential. Now here's Orianna and I'm not scared. I'm going in. Can I kill her? I'm still going. Yeah, she's far away. But okay, I'm pressuring. The additional damage of your Q works in a turret, so you are dealing more damage that way. Also, when pushing the turret, remember to stand close to the wall so you can skip some part of the animation of your Q, and that way you can take down the turret faster. And of course, after taking 2 turrets on the bot lane, I'm willing to impact other lanes, because I want to carry, of course. Here, listen, make a nice escape. Here's Volibear. Look how I melted him, bye. And I would like to still pressure Listen. Good choice by flashing, because he would die. What is Garen doing now? He's going mental, bye. So yeah. Having good CS, I mean, compared to others. And I'm going back. Probably I can afford Rageblade already. There was no point staying without mana. So yeah, Rageblade complete. And let's go. Now I'll be focused on the teamfights. It's not about the creep score only as ADC. At some point you just want to impact other lanes like I'm doing now. Though I know that I'm still far away from winning this. Orianna is doing fine, like decent, not too fat, but it's Orianna. She has Ludens already and Magic Pen, so she's dangerous. Listen, and Volibear, you know what's up. So typical or random or mid, like in most games. I'm kind of thinking about outpushing bot lane, but something smells fishy and it seems like they want to engage. So I'm just around. I wanna do the red buff. See, I skipped the animation. Use listen. Avoided stretch Q, but took the damage of Oriana. Warwick, what's up? Okay. See the damage? He's safe and I pressed my ulti. I just wanted to kill Volibear as fast as possible, but actually it would be good to keep the ulti. Listen tried to kill me. Oh, I just flashed Listen's Q. Nice reaction, I think. I avoided his Q in the last moment possible. So here it looked like we don't really have team fights, because my allies were only escaping. And the game looks really bad. Like, you can see that they are playing better as a team. Maybe they have better team fighting potential. Dread taken, Listen going for the Drake. This is looking bad. But yeah, we'll see what happens next. So Oriana outscaling Lulu, and top laner jungler still ahead, and actually Lucian has made a comeback. He's testing some items, he has his own build. Everything works on Lucian, so okay. But I just want to say that he has made a comeback and he's useful now. So they took down the Drake. My objective is Baron. I just can't let them do Baron at this point. And I just want to use every opportunity to kill someone. Look at the damage now. You see that damage? Wow. Now I went for the wild chase and managed to kill Volibear. If not the fact that Listen is there, I would probably survive. And it was worth it. I took even more gold. And I'd be able to buy Zeal. It wasn't that bad, it was crazy a bit. But it's showing you that I'm already so strong. Like, I have the most mastery after Katarina with Vayne. So I have like 350k with Vayne, I think. Something like this. And let's go. Right now I'm feeling really strong. You could see how well I was able to melt down Volibear. Vayne is always good in tank meta. That is currently happening. I have to be cautious about Oriana because she can just melt squishies with a single combo. Oh, what? I didn't have Q or something? I don't know. This shouldn't happen. Nice catch by Trash, but I wonder how could this happen? Oh yeah. That's not satisfying. Wow, Lucian died from a turret. Probably it would be better to just buy QSS in place of Zeal, because this is the right time, it really helps. Based on this, like the cooldowns, the death timers aren't that long, so I should be able to defend. It took one turret. Didn't go too bad, but shouldn't happen. So I keep farming. Okay. They are taking bot lane now. Good choice. It's too late to defend probably. Is it? It's not. Chasing down Volibear. I don't have OT yet. I'm not scared, now I have OT. Bye. As you can see, I like chasing with Vayne. 3 kills. Okay, Warwick used his ulti defensively. Lulu got caught. So I'm disengaging because it's clear that we can't do anything. Actually, what's happening there? Trash. Ooh. Of course I don't want to face check. Oh, avoided that this time. And they are going back. Drake soon. Right. A nice try by Trash to catch me. Oh, look at this. I expected Listen to do that, so I survived, reacting in time. Lucian with pretty fine ulti. Lucian. They are focusing me so hard now. But here I'm not giving up, I want to pressure them still. And let's go. They took the Drake. They have 4 Drakes now. But shutdown on Lucian. It's not too bad yet. And I feel like going for Baron now. This is the right time, I think. Oh, there is vision. And yeah, I realized that there is vision and I just wanted to help. Let's see. Volibear should be dead. Yeah, he predicted that. I wanted to con them. No mana. Going mid is pointless because Orianna has great wave clear. I also don't want to start Baron because Listen can steal. Here Listen didn't Q, so he wasn't greedy, and I thought, let's back. Definitely have something to buy. So Phantom Dancer it is. Blue Trinket. Blue Trinket is great because even if you are behind you can just ward important objective. Here, let's see. Volibear is pressuring bot lane. I took QSS, it will really help me, for example against Thresh. Okay, so he wants to drag attention so that his allies can take down mid lane or take Baron. So I have to stay mid. Actually, Listen is there. And they are trying to catch me now. Yeah. Predictable. Oh, Volibear. I didn't press ulti, like I told you, don't always have to press ulti. You see anything. QSS really helped me here. That was my fast QSS. I'm in good position to do something. I'm paying attention. I took the ulti damage, but it's still fine. And look at this. Ooh. I used attack move and it focused minion instant. But yeah, that was good. And right now I'm probably considering Baron. I want to get rid of vision first here, and yeah, Vayne is so good for taking objectives, so don't be scared to try Baron. It can put your team ahead. There's vision, but yeah. That's kind of risky because there's Listen, and Listen has high chances of stealing the buff. So let's see how it goes. I'm standing here because I want to condemn him, and I did actually, but he was still able to dash. Usually it's good to focus the jungler first before risking Baron, but here it was just a matter of a better smite, and that's it. So we have the Baron buff, was worth risking. And now things are looking much better. Even though I'm lacking wave clear, now with such damage, as you can see, I can really push effectively. Still pressuring, I'm not afraid if someone comes, I have ultimate. Okay. As you can see, I have Infinity Edge. So this is the standard carry build as Vayne. You have QSS, so it's your only defensive item that you need. Because if you position well, if you make great use of your ulti condemn, then you are fine. Also you can use condemn to stop dashes, so when playing against something like Listen or Alistar, in the right moment you can just condemn away. That's a good mechanic that takes good reaction time and skill, but it's possible and really helps. So you can be really creative with your condemn. It works on terrains such as Darvan's ulti. Oh, good start. I still have my ulti, as you can see my duration refreshed, so I want to keep chasing. Wow, I'm faster than the camera. And actually, I died. But how smooth it was. And the damage. Surely with only Listen remaining, my team is able to do something. And there's a Drake soon. So there's Elder next. This shows that sometimes, even if you lose 4 Drakes, if you can contest the Elder and manage to take that, then you are fine. So never give up. This game looked bad, but now it's pretty fine. I mean, still, of course enemies have high chance of winning, but you could see the last team fight, the triple. Wow, the damage, Listen, was huge. It kind of overextended here. And because of that, my team is starting Elder. And I'm here, back from the base. And with Vayne you can do Elder real quick, look. See? Okay. And immediately, oh, there's Orianna. Oh, the damage. Hi guys. Condemn to Lucian, smooth. Bye. Wow, the slow. Always hating the trash slow. I'm looking for other targets. Try to use this moment to damage the turret a bit, even though I knew that I'm not able to tank it. But why not? And of course, no point rushing mid now when there are other lanes to destroy. So, here with the minion wave, I was hoping maybe we can take this turret. Ooh, nice, Listen. And bye. Avoided Orianna's Q. And ult. Just count them on listen. Ooh. Somehow they managed to kill me. Triple for Lucian. Oh, Quadra, unofficial. He's fed now. Volibear is not that ahead anymore. I have so much life still that I don't care about his healing reduction item. Completed full QSS. Sometimes when playing against many assassins I recommend building Bloodthirster. The shield helps, like being able to sustain. This is my choice against Blue Kayn, which can be really annoying for Vayne, but also you have the tools to outplay. Okay, let's go. So Baron is up soon. I'm going for the red buff. Okay. Not really able to start Baron. Too random. Can give them potential comeback with Listen Still. Especially considering the fact that my jungler is 312. And I started the teamfight out of nothing. I just used this moment when they were split. Okay. I knew that he will dash, so immediately I reacted, saving some time. Con them away, don't dash on me, dude. And what's up? Pentakill, hey. So that was a pretty interesting game, I think. Hard carry for sure. And now I'm going to finish the game. So I really recommend Vayne. I hope that I inspired you to play her. She's fun, she's rewarding. It really makes a difference between good or bad Vayne. And thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed and learned something about Vayne. And if you did, then please leave a like, subscribe, and you can also check out my other videos and stream. See you next time.